Hi, my name is Pinky Khatri and I'm talking about teachings from Bhagavad Gita. Please watch till the end to get updates on the release of the hardcover copy of my book called Teachings from Bhagavad Gita for Children. Today I wanted to talk about introducing the topic of God to your children. And what got me thinking was, I have 2-year-old girls, and one day, I mean, they're going through the phase of asking why for everything. And one day, as we were doing the usual evening ritual of lighting a lamp, and she was like, "Why is this Lord Ganesha? And why do we pray to him? And why are you doing this?" And why the whole why series about what was happening. And then obviously I have all kinds of idols. That's how I've grown up with, is having all of them in my puja room at home and just praying to all of them. So when she started asking why and why this and why not that, I started thinking about how to talk about God and how to explain why we do what we do. So it reminded me a story about a father with four sons, and one day he called all four sons and he said, "I have a task for you. I want to have you go and observe a tree that's at this location and come back and describe all about it." But he sent the sons at different times and different seasons. So each when they came back, each came back with a different description, from it's turning orange to the leaves falling off in winter to beautiful lots of flowers in summer. So each one came back with a different description, but they were all talking about the same tree. And that was just seen at different times and described differently. And this is how I have started approaching my kids about when they ask about different gods and why there are so many. And this is what I tell them is, different people saw God in different forms at different times and they describe it differently, but they're all the same. It doesn't matter who you pray to, as long as you wholeheartedly believe and pray to God, and He will guide you and show you the way. Um, and that has helped. And in Hindu religion, there are so many different gods. It helps with storytelling, especially with the younger age group, is use all these examples. Like, for example, you have Sri Hanuman, who is a perfect example of a devotee, Lord Ganesha, who is a perfect example of an idol child, Lord Rama, who's a perfect example of an idol family man. So I have started using and incorporating some of their stories, and talking as I talk about, these are, these are the values, these are the characteristics, and what sets them apart. And I want to teach them that it is more important to, use those, stories as an example to lead our lives, and not so much to say, okay, I pray to this God to get this done, versus I pray to this God to get that done, or if I want this, I pray to this God versus that God. That's not how it works. It's more as using them all as different examples, and they're great examples for us to follow the lead and live a fulfilling life, in and teaching our kids how to live confidently and fulfillingly. So with that said, I want to come back and do a quick note about my hard copy cover. So I've looked at different self-publication print on demand sites, and a lot of them have a minimum requirement on number of pages, and we're short by a few. So my illustrator is redesigning some of the layout to be able to get to that page limit. And just hang in there. I'll post to you guys as soon as I have all the illustrations completed and the hard copy version ready to publish. Thank you for watching. I hope you like, share, and subscribe the video. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.